Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Lucky Hank episode 7. This is the penultimate episode of season 1, The Count of Monte Cristo, directed by Nicole Holof-Seller and written by Richard Russo. Shows created by Paul Lieberstein and Aaron Salmon. In this episode, Hank contends with the return of his father to Railton. Lily hunts for apartments in New York, and Julie looks to Hank for help in Lily's absence. The show stars Bob Odenkirk as Hank, Muriel Enos as Lily Devereaux, Cedric Yarbrough as Paul Rourke, Diedrich Vader as Tony Coningula, Olivia Scott Welch as Julie Devereaux, Suzanne Cryer as Gracie Dubois, Sarah Mini as Meg Quigley, and also introducing Tom Bauer as Henry Devereaux Sr., Hank's dad. In this episode, which I really enjoyed. I think I was a little harsh on the last episode for those that watched the review. I know some people have comments saying that you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'm glad you did. It didn't connect with me, but I'm happy to report we are back on track with this episode. First of all, Bob Odenkirk's performance in episode 7 is truly remarkable. He manages to convey Hank's inner turmoil with just a subtlety and nuance, while also bringing comedic energy to the role, which I think is what I appreciate the most. How this show just really balances both of those things. Odenkirk's ability to find that balance between drama and humor is really a testament to his talent as an actor, and one of the reasons why Lucky Hank is such a compelling show. In this episode storyline, we see a lot of the characters use surrogates to kind of work out their issues or their frustrations. There's a really interesting scene, very awkward scene that kind of came out of nowhere. This feels like one of those writing exercises that just really, it's a risk that the writing team is taking. Lily's having coffee with a friend in New York, and next to them is somebody, like a couple who we find out is a woman who's cheating on her husband. The husband runs into them at the coffee shop. The guy who's at the table next to Lily slides over as if Lily was like with him the whole time to kind of cover the whole thing up while her friend's in the restroom. It's such a weird scene, but it really works in this episode. But these writers just kind of managed to use this to great effect, just creating both moments of tension, comedy, a little bit of drama too, because you get to see Lily really maybe say all the things she's had bottled up that maybe she wants to tell Hank, or maybe just playing out a scenario in her head. It's really interesting. But yeah, but this really serves to highlight a lot of the characters' insecurities and vulnerabilities that we've been working through the whole season. And despite the humor, there are some genuinely touching moments in this episode. There's a really great scene, I think, between Hank and his daughter. We we keep seeing Hank try to break out the mold, try to break out of that cycle. Uh, he doesn't want to be like his dad, and he wants to be a better person, but he struggles with that because maybe he feels he doesn't deserve, or maybe he's missed his chance. But in this episode, he has a chance to step up to his daughter, and he does. And in moments like these, are all made more impactful by the fact that they're juxtaposed with some really outrageous elements in some of the story. The episode, the climax of the episode, just really starts bringing a lot of things together. We have the potential professor cuts and or firings from the college, Lily moving to New York, and then also this new storyline that's been introduced with Hank Senior moving to the same town and having leaving a lot of the problems unresolved with Hank because of his condition. Um, all these interactions just hint at a deeper story that maybe we could see in the finale. Another one of the most impressive aspects of this episode is how it manages to maintain this comedic tone all throughout. Like, we have a really funny scene with Tony, Diedrich Vader, who I love. Anytime he's on screen with Bob Odenkirk, I know we're gonna have a good time. Uh, but sometimes things get real bizarre. They get real weird. But like I said, my highlight of this episode, it is the Hank's character growth. throughout the season, Hank's been struggling to find his place in this town, in this world. And in this episode, I feel like he finally makes some progress, like real progress, not some empty promises that we've kind of seen before. His choices have consequences, and the actions show real evolution in his personality. He's also learned that everything that he's doing affects everyone else, and also seeing how the relationship with his dad. He's the one that's going to have to fix it at this point, because his dad is who he is, especially because of the issues that he's having with his mental health. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting finale next week. But overall, great storytelling, great performances in this episode. Real fun, awkward type of scenes that I feel like you can only get away with in a show like this, where you have a little bit of extra time every episode. This isn't really a sitcom. I don't think of it as a drama either. It's just something kind of in the middle. So definitely recommend you check this out. Like I said, it ties everything up in some aspects of Hank's life with a really nice emotional beat. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring for the finale. So, as always, thank you for watching. Everyone, remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, movie reviews, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.